Now let us solve this problem. So this problem is actually taken from the SAT, the math section, where it is something related to integers. So if x, y, and z are in consecutive integers, and it's given that x is less than y is less than z, what is the sum of y and z in terms of x? So the choices are 2x plus 6, 2x plus 4, 2x plus 3, and 2x minus 1. So that's A, B, C, and D. So the answer for this is actually um, the 2x plus 3, which is the letter C. So how do we come up with that answer? So let me show you how to solve it. So let's analyze first the problem. So it says that there are consecutive integers. If you say consecutive, it means they're next to each other, like 1, 2, and 3, like um, 10, 11, 12, um, 13, 14, 15, and so on. Let's say 21, 22, 23, as long as they are next to each other. So, and another given is these are integers, consecutive integers. So what are integers? These are numbers, like whole numbers. Whole numbers are 0, 1, 2, and 3, and so on, 4, 5, 6. And then the opposite signs of those. So like -1, -2, -3, and so on. So those are integers. It has positive and negative, but it doesn't include the fractions. So basically, those are the integers, and it's important because without that word integers, then you might be considering numbers like one, say 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. These are consecutive numbers, but they are not integers. They are decimals. They are what you call rational numbers. So we don't include that because it's given that it's integers. Another given is it says x, y, and z. So it's also important to mention this so that we're gonna have one answer only, because without that, then you can interchange. Let's say you want this to be x, y, and z, or you can also make the one as z, then two as x, and then three as y. So it's it will be a lot of possible answers if it's like that. So that's why it's mentioning that the x should be the smallest, the y is the next one, and the biggest is the z. So that's how it means by that, that x is lesser than y, lesser than z. And then the question is, what is the sum of y and z? So it's only the sum of y and z, not including the x, in terms of x. So now, how do we solve this, given those ideas? So as I said, it's the consecutive numbers: 1, 2, 3, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 21, 22, 23. Let's make another number as a sum. I mean, the consecutive numbers. Let's say 101, 102, 103, and so on. So if you put a number like a general number like n, so n, the next number will be n plus 1, and the next number will be the n plus 2. So if we're going to use x as the variable, since it's given that it's in terms of x, so it's going to be x and then x plus 1 and then x plus 2. So basically, what we have here is this is the x, this is the y, and this is the z. Now it's asking for the sum of y and z. So let's compute the sum of y and z. These are the y and z. So x plus 1 plus x plus 2. So you can also put that in parentheses if you want, although it doesn't matter if it's a plus. So x plus 1 plus x plus 2. So you can remove, I'll just use some same color. So you can remove the parentheses so that it's easier for us to combine terms. Because anyway, it's just the same with the parentheses since it's all plus. Now we can combine those with x, so x and x. You can combine that, that will be 2x. And then those without x, which is the 1 and 2, 1 plus 2 is 3. And so the sum of x plus 1, I mean the x plus 1, which is the y, and the x plus 2, which is the z, is actually 2x plus 3. So the answer is letter C. So I hope you have learned something in this video, and please don't forget to subscribe to our channel.